Welcome back to another episode of NOIZ.I Talks. Today's episode is so interesting. You don't have to have your thing up, bro. You can just relax for a little bit.
Okay.
This is the most interesting individual I have ever come across in my life. More so as a friend. I'll say interesting more as a friend, because I try to figure out him every single time we talk, and I feel like he does the same with me as well. But we'll start off with who he is. Today we have
Noah Marrero. I'm the CEO of Marrero LLC, a multifaceted lifestyle brand. I have different businesses within Marrero LLC. Some of you guys may know Sour LLC, which is a multimedia production business. And obviously my content creation is under Marrero LLC as well. If you guys don't know, I do streaming, YouTube videos, photography, videography. That's a part of the Sour. But yeah, I'm just doing business everywhere. That's all that's.
Yes. So Noah's here today, guys. I will say how I think the first interaction we had, we were hooping together back at the Green. That's the first time I've ever met him. And then over time, like, we probably have hooped more together, and like we understood that, hey, you're creative. Let's talk about creative stuff. And then that's how our friendship was born. There's a lot that we're going to cover today. Super excited, and at the end, he does get to ask me questions. You guys well, no, can Zion get asked questions? Okay, guys, it's official. From now on, people will get 2 questions to ask me at the end. Later in life, we'll get to a place where someone can interview me the full time. Okay, well, not right now. Are you ready for the questions?
I'm ready.
So we were actually talking off camera. This has nothing to do with the questions that I have right here, but it was an interesting conversation. Do you want to start it, or you want me to start it?
I can start it.
Okay, go ahead.
So we kind of were talking about when it comes to streaming, different streamers putting on a personality. And I was evaluating myself, and I realized that, like, I have to put on a personality to stream. And I was wondering if other people do that same kind of thing. Like, I asked, NOIZ.I, because he streams as well. NOIZ.I on live type.
Okay.
He streams himself, and I was wondering, when you get on camera, do you feel yourself change and you feel yourself exaggerate your personality? And I mean, you can answer that, but for me, I definitely do. Like, I'll watch myself on stream and I won't even recognize. I mean, obviously it's me, but I'll watch myself as if it's not. So I'll laugh. I'll be like, brother, I'll be dying laughing, and I'm like, wait a second, that's me.
Right. So I think the reason why this is an interesting conversation is because this just goes to show who he is as a person. So like when the conversation was brought up, I was like, it kind of entails to what the first question is, which was so weird, but it's just kind of cool. But regarding to that, like, do I feel that I had to put on a certain persona? Is it to just be entertaining, or just to be on camera in general?
A little bit of both.
Okay,
like.
so if we're talking about, I'll generalize it and say just put them together. I don't feel like I have to put on anything as far as a persona or like a character, which is the same thing, to be on camera, because I'm the same regardless. Like, I will talk about you in front of your face. I'll talk about you behind the camera, on my phone. Doesn't matter where. Even when it comes to myself, like, I'm just as high energy. I'm just as high energy in real life as I am on camera, like on streaming. Like, I don't think I change anywhere.
And that's good. That's good because it's sustainable.
Okay.
I feel like it's sustainable.
Okay.
Taking accountability for what I do.
Okay.
My method, what I do.
Yep.
It works for my stream very well, I feel like, but it's not sustainable. As soon as I'm done streaming, I'm exhausted. I have a crash. Like you drink an energy drink, you're eating candy all day, you're gonna have that crash.
But what about yourself makes you feel uncomfortable enough to be like, you know what, I can't be this on screen?
Great question.
Okay.
I don't know. I think maybe it's who I aspire to be. Maybe who I watch kind of influences the way that I present myself. I think these guys are exaggerating their personality. These guys are super entertaining, super funny, super outgoing. I'm not like that on a normal day-to-day basis.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I gotta put on a personality. I gotta play a character. Shoot, Beyonce's a good example. Beyonce said she's super nervous on stage, but she goes, when she gets on stage, she's Sasha Fierce. This is a fact, bro. I'm not lying to you.
No, you're not. I know
No,
this.
and so she pretends that she's this persona, so she can go out there and perform and do her thing. I feel the same way.
It's weird that he used a female, but I'll take him for it. I'm joking. So like, do I think that's a problem? I think it is a problem or an issue just because it's like you're not, again, comfortable with yourself enough to feel like your personality is enough for people. Mm-hmm. That's why I stopped caring at a young age about how people thought about me. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I say that's outlandish. I mean, I have stupid hot takes, I have whatever, but it's how I really am. Like, I don't care. So why do you care how people perceive you?
I don't know. I've always, it's not, I'm just making up, this is my word for it. I've always had a overthinking issue, a big old overthinking problem where I think about everything to the extreme. I think about every possible situation, every outcome. Right now, I'll keep it a stack. Right now, I'm shaking and stuff. I'm moving around. I'm like, they're going to think I'm nervous because I'm moving around. Like, I'm thinking about all this all the time, about everything. So when I'm on stream or if I'm doing content, talking to people, talking to a camera, I'm thinking from your guys' point of view all the time. When I'm talking to NOIZ.I, his point of view, I'm like, how is he perceiving me right now? Am I talking too much? Am I stuttering? Do he think I'm not a good speaker? And this applies to everything. Everything.
So what's funny is like we kind of have the same problem, but mine is a lot bit different. So my problem is like for example, when I do the fashion series or like when I do like mini series by myself, in my mind, I trick myself where I'm like, you know what? I feel, wow, maybe we do have the same issue, but mine isn't personality though. So like mine is like, because I'm self-conscious about how I look, mm-hmm. I'm like, well, if I make fun of myself before someone else does, that protects me. So is yours a protection tactic?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely.
For protection, is it from yourself or to yourself?
No, I would definitely. I would say a lot of the things I do is always ties to how I'm gonna feel at the end of it. So like for example, if I'm in a relationship, so this is just an example, hypothesis, right? That is not the correct word.
That was
hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
So
yeah.
Look, so let's say I'm at the movies and I see a chick that I want to talk to, right? I will never, and I've never asked the girl for her number or anything like that. I promise. I'm not that, and I won't do it because of the thought, if I get rejected, that's gonna hurt. You feel me? That's going to hurt. Why is that gonna hurt? I don't know. Why do I care so much? I don't know. But I do, and I know I'm going to, so I will never do that.
Does it tie to anything to where you were younger? Like, was there a moment, or was there a period of time where you either got rejected or be like, you know what, your personality is too much, stop doing that, and then you became who you are today?
I can't say I associated with anything. I mean, I was in a long relationship and she ended up cheating and all types of crazy stuff. Whole crazy story. Where I was like, okay, I thought I knew, but I didn't know. So maybe that's a little association there, but I've gotten over that. So I would think, okay, with that, not even being crossing my mind anymore, I should be straight, but I'm not straight. So I don't think it's that. I really don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
We're going to get kind of into the first question. So again, no question was asked yet as far as regarding to my handy dandy phone. We were talking about this too. We were talking about the most embarrassing thing to do as an interviewer is to go like this, to pull out your phones and figure out, okay, well, let me go to my notes app. Let me open my notes app. So I again apologize. We'll get to a place where stuff is more professional. Again, that's just how we think as people who care about how stuff is viewed.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to question number 1. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So I always tell people to hear, listen to why the question is asked, not how.
Okay.
Okay.
I hear you.
So, you're a very technological individual. Do you think that you find some of your personality from technology, or do you use it only as a tool? Which kind of goes into what we're talking about, where it's like you don't feel comfortable enough to basically be yourself on a platform or camera or whatever. So like when I think about you, I know that you're very down to the detail. Something that we also talk about is like his use of AI. Like if he could go a week without using stuff that prepared him, do you think he could do it? He said no. I said what? So like when you're using all these things, do you think it hinders you from being who you are, or do you think you solely only use it for the sake of it being used as a tool?
Definitely used a part of my personality, and the reason I would say 100%,
Wow, okay.
100%, and the reason I say this,
I'm not
is
shocked,
because,
but
yeah, no, because everything I do, I won't say everything I do, but a lot of like my creative methods, some things that I do, whether it's the use of AI or whatnot, always comes back to the self-judgment thing. So like, I'm just throwing out examples.
throwing out examples, brother.
Let's say I'm at the stream and I'm gonna make a flyer, a stream flyer, Twitch flyer. I'll make it in Photoshop, right? I'll make it in Photoshop. It's probably better than most people would have made it. But to me, I'm like thinking, nah, this sucks. People are gonna think this sucks. So I'll throw it in the AI where I know, okay, I can have a second opinion kinda. I can throw it in the AI, what can I fix? Shoot, I'll have the...
He was about to get excited about that.
I'll have the AI fix it. I'll have the AI tell me, do this, fix the hierarchy, fix the font, the colors, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll redo it, and I'll throw that one into the AI. Because I'm so like, NOIZ.I always says in my head, which I guess that's a good way to put it.
Yep.
It's just some of the tools I use is to avoid that feeling of it could have been better, or I'm a professional, I'm a creative, it should be that way. I shouldn't be putting out no trash work. Even though like I just said, a lot of the time the work I'm doing, I don't think most people would consider trash. They'll probably say it's amateur, it's decent. But I don't see it as decent when I know it could be better and I can use these tools to make it better.
So when we're thinking about these tools, and I'm not a crazy fan of AI.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Before you go. AI is literally killing the world and is very, very dangerous. I don't suggest using it, but it is an addiction. Like AI, if you use AI, if you pull out ChatGPT to look up stuff, you probably are gonna do it more and more and more until now you're making pictures with it. Now you're updating your photos. It's not even your photos no more. Like, it is a very dangerous tool, and I take accountability. I'm trying to lessen the use of it, but nah, it's one of them things that's gonna be a serious issue.
Okay. So with that, you knowing that it's a serious issue, you knowing that it doesn't have a soul. So like when we think about that aspect, why are you trying to find yourself or perfect yourself in something that doesn't exist?
Because it ties into like the human aspect of it. So yeah, the AI, I'll ask an AI question, I'll have it help me with something, but ultimately it's not about how the AI feels. It's about using the AI to help me help a human feel better about what I'm doing.
But it's not a human though. So like for example, right? I asked AI a few months ago. I was like, hey, is believing in God necessary? Mm-hmm. And AI said, how would I know? I'm soulless, but based off this data, this is what people say about God. So when I look at that, I'm like, I wonder why we outsource so much to something that doesn't even understand or know human emotions. Because like even if we go, hey AI, let me create a dietary plan for this week, and it gives you the dietary plan, and if you stick to this, you'll get this. But what if I don't feel like doing this day? What if I don't blah 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 this day? AI can't hold me accountable for the things that it set me up for. So like when I think about your excessive use into it, I'm like, you're like becoming AI. Like, you're not really understanding how how detrimental it is to your mental, because you are finding perfection in it. So it's like, because you are perfectionist and this is a perfection software, on how you do everything, do you see how you're kind of losing yourself into using the tool?
Most definitely. I know you don't want me to agree, but
it's not that I don't want you to agree. It's
I've caught myself multiple times using AI for totally unnecessary things. Like this morning I was writing an email for my job to send out an email talking about an event I wanted to do. Simple email, super concise. But I threw that mug in AI and said, how do I make this mug sound good?
Okay.
Like,
wow.
Yeah, like I use it for things that are not necessary. When I know, we used to be in school writing full FMLA essays.
Yes,
I could not do that right now. I definitely could not write no fat essay like that. I would have to use AI, which is terrible.
Wow.
But it's just honest, and it's a tool, and I think you either understand the difficulties and the troubles it brings, or you excel with the tool. Not saying it isn't dangerous. It is, it has all like its environmental concerns that people, I can't get into. I'm not too knowledgeable about that.
Yep.
But it's one of them things that it's not going away. So that's in my head. It's not going away. I might as well use it if I can. But I am seeing the negatives in it.
Do you not think that you're creative enough without it?
I do, but then again, I will, because I start off, like I make a graphic, I start off in Photoshop. So obviously I thought I'm creative enough to do it without anything. But then I see it, and then that's where that overthinking comes, and it's like, I need to check, I need to verify. I can't just put this out without knowing.
Do you feel like your personality has enhanced using AI?
My personality has enhanced?
Mm-hmm. Because you feel that, you basically don't have energy once you're off, like once you're off camera. So like when you're technically putting yourself into AI, do you feel like that helps your personality? Like when you're like going in there and like typing all that stuff, do you feel like you doing that helps you be that energy 24/7 rather than just sparking upstream? And
I will, like, we are saying a lot of negative, but
and I'm not trying to. I'm just opening the question.
No, you're good. But like, I wouldn't say it affects my personality, because I know I've been like this since prior. Like before AI even existed, before it was even something that people use day to day. When I used to do YouTube videos, like way back. Same thing. I would get on camera. What's good, everybody? Today we're gonna be. You feel me? Like that's just how I've always known to do it.
No, I understand that. So I'm asking, do you think that you using AI helps you with that energy?
No, I don't think me personally. It could. I could see it definitely affecting somebody else, but I don't think it affects me on that kind of level. Now, there is things that I've taken from AI that I've noticed, like words that an AI might use. Like if I'm asking questions, I know a consistent word that AI uses instead of something else. Like I'll take that and I'll learn that just naturally. Or formatting of a paragraph or something. I'll see how the AI's been doing it, how it's been. So when I write my own paragraph, now I'm doing it like that.
But could
not
you?
That that's good. But
no, I'm not saying that is good or not, or good or bad. But could you see how it's only creating like the same system? So like,
yes, it's making everybody the same. Really.
Yeah. So like when we think about people like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, like they're kind of creating the same human, where it's like, when we think about like the corporations they have, so they have, Amazon, Facebook, blah, 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 blah. But then when we go down to their employees, like everyone's made to be the same. So, we're the same this. If you show up, you get this. But like where is the nuance as a human and just in general, of how to get there. So when I think of AI, which is kind of why I push it towards him, like, hey, can you do this? Because I don't want to put myself in there.
Yeah.
But could you see how it's like formulating yourself into just being the same systematic person?
Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, if let's say everybody using AI, if everybody asks what I should eat for breakfast, I could almost say 95% of the time it's going to tell everybody the exact same thing. And that's literally forming, everybody's going to be the same. Everybody, if I say, I want to make a graphic for this music event, what should I do? What should it look like? It's going to tell basically anybody else that asks that same question the exact same thing. Like there's no creativity in that. Now there's ways you can kind of, make it fit yourself. You get a little more information and whatnot, but still though.
Formulate it to personal.
Yeah. But still, I agree with what you're saying. It's making people robotic. Like it's.
And I'm not, this conversation isn't to like attack, but it's to make it like aware, because a word that you used earlier was like it was an addiction. And addiction could go into a lot of different things. Like I have addictions, he has addictions, whatever. But it's interesting how we find comfort into something that isn't good for us because we just know the feeling. Yeah. But as soon as we do something that's uncomfortable, we're like, okay, and I got to freeze up and I want to do it. I don't want to. So it's just interesting. So I want to challenge each other to let go of our addictions. Do you have anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay.
No.
We're gonna go to the second question. You see how unprofessional this is, guys? I gotta move my dude. Get the phone. Anyways. Okay. Oh wow, this is a complete turn.
All right.
Do you feel? Question number 2, guys. Do you feel that you are a great example of a brother or a son? Okay.
Definitely not.
Okay, let's talk about it.
So yeah, I love my family dearly, of course, and I know this question is focused specifically on me, and the reason you know what, I'm gonna put it very simply. I'm not even gonna make it a long drawn out.
No, make it a long drawn out answer, bro. We know. No. Stop. Nah, bro. Make it a long drawn out answer, because maybe there's stuff that you really need to get out that needs to get out today. So get it out, bro.
Look,
don't go simple. Come on, bro.
Look, I know you're gonna break it down. I'm gonna go simple, but
okay,
you break it down.
Okay, I'll break it down. All right, go ahead.
If I feel, how can, oh my gosh, this is gonna sound so corny, but it is what it is. Look, if I feel that I'm not a good role model for myself, how can I be a good role model for, my family, friends, blah, blah, blah. That's the simplest way to put it. I don't think that I'm doing enough what I should be doing. I don't think I'm eating the way I should be eating. I don't think I'm handling situations the same. My mom told me the other day, I'm not throwing her under the bus. This was a thing that was coming up within the family. I'm not a big gift giver. Like, even, I'm dead serious. Like, even if I have the money, I wouldn't consider myself materialistic, and that's rubbed off into giving other people gifts. And they've mentioned, Christmas comes along, you don't really get us nothing. You know what I'm saying? No card, no nothing, birthdays, no, and it's messed up. It is actually messed up. And that's something that's like, if I know that's messed up about myself, how can I expect somebody else to look at me and be, idolize? Not idolize, that's bad, but role model.
Okay, so let's break that down. And the reason why this question is even in the question that I have is because I know of his brother. His brother's a barber, really good barber out the way. Shout out to Eli the barber. And every time he cuts my hair, I always ask about his dynamic with his family, and then somehow it always gets brought to his little brother Aiden, and then him. He's younger, right?
1 year, yeah.
Okay, so I always ask, what's your guys' dynamic? Because for a person who doesn't have, because I have 2 brothers, Miles and Braylon, but they're both in Texas at the moment. So I'm like, what's your dynamic with your brothers? And they're in the same, in the same state. Like, you guys in the same city, pretty much. And he always talks about how Aiden is in a season where he's learning and adapting, but also growing. But Noah, I'm paraphrasing, so forgive me, Eli, if you watch this, and I'm not saying your exact words, but basically, I feel like what he was saying was Noah is just basically in his own world, like. Even when he comes to family gatherings, he's still kind of by to himself. He doesn't really because he was also talking about how you don't interact with your niece that much. So like that's the reason why I asked the question. So when I think about that aspect and all stuff, and this isn't to bash Noah or to make him he's the worst son brother ever. No, it's just to talk about the conversation. But like when you hear that from your own brother, how does that make you feel?
I mean, it's valid. I mean, there's not. I can't really. I can't try to defend that and say, oh, none of that's true. That most definitely is true. And Eli, Aiden, my brothers, my mom, my dad. I could, and it's kind of it's weird how it twists like that, but I would say they're my role models. As in, I take things from them, even though they have their negatives, blah blah blah, whatever. But there's things I take from them, and that's really what matters to me. I could say it. Eli, he's a barber. He has a sustainable business. He did it by himself in a terrible situation that we don't even have to break. We don't even have to get into.
He told me that. I was like, gosh, bro.
He went to barber college, no money, started his own business by himself, sustainable. Every day he got cuts. He's making good money. He has his own shop now. Like, that's motivational. He's a decent AI. I don't know how old he is, to be honest, but it is what it is. Aiden has not had the best luck with basketball, but he is still trying to hoop. He loves hooping. He's still trying to hoop. And the reason I'm bringing these things up is because I take it in. Like, the things I want to do, I see Aiden like, bro, this dude is still hooping after he didn't get his shot really in high school, didn't get his shot at college really, like, and he's still trying at it. And I'm like, bro, why can't I whatever I'm doing, I need to try at it just like that. Eli, I need to get my business going. I need to be a social butterfly like Eli is. The way he talks to people, I pay attention to it. The way he talks to people in this chair, it's just it's something to look up to.
So when you are receiving all that from other people, why is it hard for you to exert that same energy back into that person? Because which is so weird, because it's like you're doing the same thing with AI, where and I'm not saying that you take inspiration. I mean, you kind of do, but like AI is an example of how you want to be. Oh, maybe it is though. So why do you put yourself? Why do you look at something and be like, I can take that from this, but then not exert it into your regular actual life? Like you'll take it and be like, you know what? Yeah. And then be like, like you don't you don't reciprocate that back into the world.
Because AI is like
do both examples. Do AI and your brothers.
So AI, no, I'll go to what everything stems from. So the AI is the middle ground. What it stems from, and I keep bringing it up, but it's that overthinking thing. Because when it comes to whatever, like the gifts, I brought up the gifts, so we'll talk about that. Like the gifts, giving Christmas, birthdays, whatever. The reason I won't do something like a card, I won't hand make something, is because I'm thinking that, oh, that's not enough. That's not that they're not they've done so much, and I'm about to give them a card. Like, what is that? So I sit back, I try to work on myself, my brands, my businesses, in hopes that card, you can remove that D and now it can be a car. You feel what I'm saying? That was so corny, but it is what it is. But that's just how I feel, and that's just with that aspect. So like
So I apologize. We had a little bit of technical difficulty.
Restart. I was doing some stuff. Go ahead.
I'm keeping that in there. I don't know what he did. I'm keeping it in there. Replay. Anyways, I had some technical difficulty. The battery of the Sony, it died. So we're onto the camera. So that's why there's a whole different resolution.
It's probably the same resolution. It's just the megapixels is probably lower.
Yeah, the megapixels is probably lower. So that's what the difference is. Okay. So we were talking about Eli.
Yeah.
Continue with that.
So I was saying.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I was saying that it all stems from the overthinking. So when it comes to Eli and seeing how he talks to his customers and his clients, like, I take it in and I see how he keeps the conversation going and stuff like that. But I don't take that in and reciprocate it, because I still am thinking, how is this person going to feel when I'm talking to them? There's plenty of times where I've been at events, when I'm doing photography, videography, let's say flying to the hoops. Some people are aware of flying to the hoops. I went there one time, and there was so many photographers, so many networking opportunities. I'll title it like that, networking opportunities, that I didn't go after because of that because of the feeling, who am I to this person? Like, I'm about to go up there, I'm about to stutter, let's just not even do it. Like, oh, this dude's gonna look at me like 200 followers at the time, 200 followers on the Instagram, he's nothing, right? So that's how I think about everything. That's why I didn't, that's getting on a personal level, but
No, come on.
that's like,
no.
okay, no, I got it. So like, for example, I played basketball in high school, freshman year, and this is where it hit the most. So that's why I didn't continue. I played. I would kill it in practice. I was starter bound. I had a good team with me, but I was starter bound. But when I got on that court and I seen the faces in the crowd and everybody passing the ball every time, as soon as I touch it, pass it, and that was because I was literally terrified. If I miss a shot, embarrassing. Coach gonna take me out, embarrassing, right? So it got to a point where, I'm so serious. It got to a point I would be on, oh my gosh, I would be on the bench praying that coach did not look my way. I'm telling you, it would be packed out stands, moms in the crowd. I would be praying, please, coach, please don't put me in, because I'm gonna go in, I'm going to get a turnover, and it's over with. And now I'm embarrassed for a month. I'm serious.
It's the only thing I want to say about that is, like, it's so interesting because for a person who doesn't have social anxiety, that's what you have, correct?
I would classify that.
I don't mean to diagnose you.
I would classify it as that.
Okay, so like for a person who doesn't have anxiety or like social anxiety, it's interesting to hear that point of view where it's like you're just afraid of a lot. So I think that's what hinders you the most, obviously, and I think you know that.
Yeah. Is
your ability to just do in life hinders you from your perspective of how people think, and I don't know how to encourage stop caring.
Like,
I don't know. Huh?
Think I need a therapist?
I actually do. Like no BS. No BS. I really think you do. And I'm not even saying that, they'll help you in the way that, like, helps your character, but I do think it will help your internal, like whatever your internal is, because I think that's just what it is.
No,
it's really interesting to hear that.
And we're speaking on more like business side. I mean, kind of personal with the family and
it's
stuff.
Both, nigga. It's both.
It's everything.
I'm sorry, I mean say nigga, but it's both.
No, I agree. I'll hop on. I'll hop on Call of Duty. My mic will not go on. I'm so serious.
What?
Gaming. I'm talking about. I can't talk to randoms playing a game, playing 2K. I cannot go into the in-game chat, bro, because if I miss a shot in 2K and they start cooking me, I'm genuinely gonna be hurt about it. It's crazy. I don't know why I'm like that.
I wish we could do like a 3-part episode for this guy, because I want to unpack that so bad.
It's crazy.
Do I have anything else to add or to ask about that? No. Well, let's just ask more about that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'll ever get to a position where you're not fearful?
No. So
Bro, I didn't get the question out.
No. No. When I was doing research, you all right? You good?
Bro, I didn't even get the question out. No. Oh my gosh, no.
And this is why.
Do you want to change?
Yes, but I don't think change is gonna happen from
I'm not saying
not
that.
being fearful or not overthinking.
Okay.
I was seeing a video about, oh man, I wish I could reference it correctly, but they were saying you're always gonna have whatever issues you're gonna have until you embrace the issue.
Okay.
Until you're.
Are you ready to embrace it?
I don't know what that means though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean I could
Yes.
tell you. It's just being okay. It's just being okay that that's there.
See, and I tell myself that.
No, you don't.
No,
so you probably tell yourself that, but you don't believe it though.
Right. So I don't live by, but there's a quote, and listen.
I have a quote. I don't live by the quote, but I have a quote.
No, I got a quote, right?
That's facts. Yeah, that's fire.
Zendaya said it in the Spider-Man movie. She said, expect to be disappointed so you don't end up disappointed. Feel me? So
that's not a quote. That's not a quote to live by, but I get it.
No, it's not. And it's not a good quote at all.
Oh, okay.
But the reason I'm saying it is because that's how I feel, though. Like, let's say I'm going to meet somebody.
Okay.
I'll give an example again. There was a dude, I forget his brand, Moves Global, right? I met with him a bunch of times, and every time I would meet with him, I would expect and I would basically imagine myself and imagine that situation going bad, the meeting going bad, because when I got there, it wouldn't go as bad as I thought it would. So then I would feel a little bit of satisfaction from it. Terrible. What's the word? Not optimistic. What's the word?
Not narcissistic. What's the other
No.
one? Not narcissistic.
Y'all probably know, but that's just
Yeah.
it's a terrible way to look at it, but it's helped me in a little way. And I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't be like, I'm gonna go talk to this person. I hope that they punch me in the face, because when they don't, I'm gonna feel better. Like, but I have to at the moment. I literally have to.
Can we talk about the News Global a little bit?
Yeah.
What were you there for? What were you trying to do?
It was a couple different things. I mean, I filmed some events. He was gonna hire me on as a, I was gonna cover Wayne for a little while. Some other stuff. I was gonna work with him as an editor. It was quite a few things. We had a lot of meetings.
Do you feel like, I mean, do you wish that still was a thing or no?
Do I? Most definitely.
Like that relationship?
Yes. I forget why that relationship not ended, but why we stopped being in communication. It probably was two-sided on that one. Probably was like I was expecting more pay than I was getting.
Facts. That makes sense.
But I also was probably a bad communicator, so he probably didn't want to deal with
That
it.
as well too. So going back to you, so yes, embracing it and believing it is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And I think, weirdly enough, I think that's why I do and I know that you would never in the history of life do this in your life at all, but I think that's why I do the mini series and all that stuff for myself. It's because, and this is gonna sound bad, but sometimes I have to trick myself into doing stuff so I can believe it for myself. So like when I'm doing the entire fashion series, like I'm like, okay, I know that I have a problem with not knowing how to dress as an adult. Like it's very difficult. So like when I'm doing it on screen or on whatever, it's like, okay, I just hope that people see my problem and that they're able to take it and then go apply it to themselves. Because like even with NOIZ.I Talks, right? For like the first, because I don't know, this would be episode, I don't know. I apologize. I don't know off the top of my head. But like with a lot of, pretty much every episode that I've uploaded, people out of the country, people out of the state be like, hey, I've taken these same questions and I've asked my friends, and now our relationship is a lot better because I'm able to use your example. So that's how I look at when I overthink about myself, or how I embrace myself, how I accept myself, how I believe in myself, is that people have the same issues and they're able to capitalize off of my example. So I think the more you are comfortable with yourself and knowing that you overthink, knowing that you blah, 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 some people just need to see your process in that. And it may be uncomfortable because, it's there for the world, but I think the more people can relate and, just see themselves from your point of view, I think that helps you, because it's like, okay, my work here is being recognized past like my mental.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
So what's hard about that, and like,
Yep.
Let's say, for instance, the fashion series, the one I filmed for you, right? The fashion series that I filmed for you.
I need the.
Oh, the notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm about to go to the next one after that.
When you were.
This dude's looking at the questions.
Oh my! I didn't read them. I promise.
I don't know where it went.
Wait. Here.
Okay.
So, when you did the fashion series and you got brutally disrespected by Yellow Dress, right? Were you actually hurt?
Yeah.
Like
real time hurt. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to act like I wasn't.
Okay. I thought,
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's why I do it though, is because if I'm able to navigate through, because I would say it was in the need of help. It was in need of help. So because I put myself out there into the world where it's like I don't dress in a certain way where people think I care about myself, that is a problem, right? So when I'm going out there and she's like, you need a retwist, look like you just got out of bed, I'm like, wow, like It hurts, but it's also the truth. Like, do I care about myself enough? That's what it is. Do I care about myself enough to?
Hello?
His girlfriend has called.
20 minutes. I'm mid thing. All right.
By the way, it's gonna take him 20 minutes to get back. So let's say you should have said 40.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Okay. So embracing that in real time and just in general is like it's one of the most humbling things ever. But it helps me. It helps build my character because I'm like, if I'm able to take this and put it out on the internet, I feel like that helps everybody. Because it's like, okay, Zion is really serious about his need and asking, how can I grow my fashion as a 26-year-old male? Like, and I think people take that and they're like, well, I can help him in this aspect. And then I receive it as, this is how I'm building myself, and to embrace that, this can be changed. So I think for you, not saying that you need to go the same route, but I would say find an avenue to where it does challenge you, where it is super uncomfortable. Because I think the biggest thing is when we're trying to change, you have to go to be uncomfortable. Because if you're just the same, when you get off stream, it'll never change to where you want to be.
Yeah.
So that affects everything else. You want to add something?
No, I agree. I think I definitely do. It's just.
Do you want to is a question.
Yeah, I do. It's just harder for that particular situation because, like you said, your motivator is, helping people. In the long run, you're helping people. But I know
that's what you want to do too, though.
I do. But when it comes to the overthinking and like trying to, basically what you're saying is kill my overthinking by helping people kill their overthinking.
Yes.
But whilst doing that,
you're gonna overthink.
My overthink is going to go out the roof. You feel me? Because then I'm going to be thinking, it sounds crazy, but then I'm going to be thinking, I'm going to overthink if I'm helping. I'm going to overthink if I'm helping other people overcome their overthinking. You feel me? And I'm going to be like, okay,
So maybe you don't need to do it for screen, though. Maybe you just need to do it for yourself.
No, I agree.
Now that I don't have the answer. Yeah, that I don't have the answer for.
That's a therapist.
That's 100% therapist. You got everything you want to say about that?
Yeah,
okay. Wow, that was a great question. So that was question number 3. So we're on question number 4. What aspect of your mental health do you struggle with the most?
Overthinking.
I know it's kind of redundant because I didn't think that was going to be his answer for number 3. Yeah. But like, okay.
No, yeah, overthinking.
So do you want to go to the next question, or do you want to expound on that a little more?
I mean, when it comes to the overthinking, I could go on and on, so I probably should not, because there's so many, like that basketball example, or like the 2K example. It's that deep. I'll go eat at a restaurant, and shoot, I could see a big fat piece of hair in my food, and I'm not gonna tell the waiter, hey, there's a piece of hair in my food, because now they think I'm being rude, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to address the situation.
It's deep, bro.
It's deep. It's like, I'm telling you, it's bad. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give you the worst example of this issue right here. Look, and I'm like you said, I'm being open, so maybe somebody can, feel what I'm feeling or know how I feel. I'll go to my brother Aiden's basketball games, right? Sometimes I won't, and this is why. But I'll go to his basketball games, or Eli, mainly Aiden though. I don't know why that is. I'll go to Aiden's basketball games in the stands. I will be stressed out watching this dude play. Like I can't enjoy it at all. I watch this dude hoop, and I be stressed out. Oh man, I hope he be arguing. I don't want him to get in a fight. I don't want him to get hurt. He playing too hard. Blah blah blah. But it's like I'm dead stressed out watching this dude play, and that's just so it doesn't even stem from just myself and my judgment, how I feel people are gonna view me. It's like I'm overthinking other people's problems now. Feel me?
How do you want to overcome it?
How do I want to? I just don't want to have the feeling. I'm telling you, because I know if I did not have that feeling, I would excel.
Yeah, you would excel in life in general. And like, I'm not saying that he's not excelling right now, but it wouldn't hinder him so much from just doing. Mm-hmm. And like, he's talking about like day-to-day stuff.
Yeah, day-to-day stuff. Eating food, McDonald's drive-through. crazy.
I had a friend, a really cool friend, and like sometimes this is like back in the day. Like sometimes when she was on the phone, she would purposefully order through the app so she wouldn't have to talk to the person. And like like some like over time we would talk about like hey, try to just like talk to the person.
Mm-hmm.
And every time she did, stutter cannon just came out of nowhere. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you stuck on just hey, how are you doing?
And what's crazy is I wouldn't even consider myself a bad speaker, like grammar wise, vocabulary
You're
wise.
not. Yeah.
But you throw me in a room with a businessman, of another photographer, a videographer, I'm gonna look like I never picked up a camera before. Like I'm gonna be so nervous, stuttering, and it's
Which
only
is
because
crazy
I'm
because
thinking about it.
like you're so knowledgeable about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could help, but it sucks because I can't because I don't know what to tell them. Where it's like, hey, bro, hey, do this formula that you know. No, but I don't have anything. Like I don't know, man. Is there anything I could do as a friend to help you? You know what? Let me say how I do help him real quick before he answers that. I think, and this is a bad way. This is a bad example, guys. So don't take what I'm saying. Don't take what I'm saying like, oh, this is a good thing. This is a bad example. Something I do with Noah a lot is like when I know that he doesn't want to answer something, or like when I know that he has more to say, I'm like, bro, just say it. Just say it, bro. Or like our biggest issue is when, and everyone knows this about me. If you're out and about with me most of the time, I'll probably say like 80% of the time, I always try to pay. Always try to pay. Because I've watched this interview and I internalized it. So every time we're like out to eat or something like that, and like he'd be like, hey, can I? I'm like, bruh, I got you. Like, just get it. And then he gets excited about. I'm like, and like not to say that he doesn't have any money, like anything like that, but it's just the factor of like, well, I'm trying to make sure that he knows he's okay with me. I'm a very aggressive person. I scream, yell, all the stuff. So to have this dynamic in a friendship is very difficult.
Very.
But I try to push the little boy out of him, pause, to become a vibrant being, because I know he's a vibrant being. But how to navigate that as a person who was like, I don't want to say dealt with, but a person who doesn't have that hindrance, it's very difficult. Yeah. But how can I think in today's time,
I think naturally you do though. Like, like for example, when we go to LA Fitness, back when we did, probably like the last few times, when you went and hooped, I would always call you out every single time. Bro, they're hooping. Why are you on the court shooting around? Like, what I'm talking about? Like, they're running full court. Why are you shooting around?
Right.
And I'll be telling you that, and you'll be straight up, man, I don't care. I pay for the membership. I'm getting my shots up, blah, blah, blah. And
okay. So yeah, because like the way you said it was kind of weird. But he was saying like, if we walk in and like if there's a game already going on, I would go pick up a basketball and just start shooting.
Yeah,
and
like a menace.
Yeah.
But like
like a menace, okay.
yeah. But that's one of them situations where I'm with you. I mean, I walked in with you, and you're basically telling me like, nah, stop. In retrospect, you're telling me stop overthinking and come shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, I start shooting, they're gonna think get out the way, and he's a menace, stuff like that. Like, and no, they're probably not. I mean, they know that the gym is this size. They know that people got a membership to hoop here. Like, it's not that deep.
We gotta get shots up before we go in the game,
yeah,
bro.
Like, yeah.
But
so
yeah.
I think you do it naturally.
Okay. Because I think one of the best examples that we have is when we were at the gym. And I just pop up the camera and you're like, bro, you don't care about like people being behind you. I was like, no, like, why do I care? Facts. This is my camera, this is my tripod, like these are my mics, like that's interesting. But I actually hope and pray. I'm gonna say pray too. I hope and pray that you are open enough to yourself to receive yourself, because I'm just gonna hope and pray, because you're a vibrant being, bro. Like, you're a vibrant human. You're a vibrant person. You have a great personality, but you have to tell yourself that first and believe it. And I'll just leave with that. For the last question number 5. And I hope that these last couple of questions are redundant, because like now I'm starting to feel like they are. But this last question is, what do you feel like people misunderstand about you the most? Like, where in your life do you feel like you're most understood?
I think, no, I don't think. I know that people don't realize because I portray myself as real calm, observative, overthinking all the time. You know, I'm just like I'm just a calm personality, on a day to day. But behind that, there's a lot going on, like business wise, creative wise. I mean, there's so much that I want to do, so much that I'm like, or I will do. I keep saying I'm going to do. I believe I'm going to do. Like, no, I'm going to do. There's so many projects that I want to complete. So much bucket list things I want to get done. Like, I'm not complacent in any way. Like, I'm very, very calm. I'm very, I'm soft spoken, I guess you could say. But I have so much that I have to do. Like, there's so much that I believe in morally, ethically that I gotta get done.
Do you feel like that's a big reason on why you overthink so much is because of the expectation that you set for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say one thing for me, because we kind of run into that problem together, is because we know people, we know that we are such creative beings. Our outlets in our minds are so much. So, like, we feel like if we were 10 people, we could get stuff done. Mm-hmm. But because we're in the body of just one person, it's hard to have these different outlets. So when we have the idea, it's like we have to do it in real time, because if we wait on it or if we put it in the vault, we'll never go back to it.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to, and I'm just trying to give an example of like how to not care about that so much, is just one thing is helping me right now is enjoying how I'm doing this. So even though, like, in my mind, because I want to finish the fashion series, I want to finish so many series that I've started, but I haven't finished it, I'm enjoying where I'm at right now. Because, like, at least I put a video up, at least I blah, 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 blah. Regardless of how I feel consistently, I'm still creating. Yeah. So I think the more we, and I'm speaking for both of us now, the more we put ourselves in position to enjoy the moment, it helps us excel in everything else. Yeah. Because we think so much about, well, is this the niche that I have to push for me to get to a place where I can do everything else? No. We are creative individuals. We don't have to get to a certain place where it's just this or just start from this. Like, when we look at successes, right? Because my biggest inspiration, I'll probably say, would be, I hate using this person, bro, but I'm gonna say it. My biggest, he's not my biggest inspiration, but someone I look at their success and I'm like, I feel like they did it almost the right way, is Speed. And the reason why he's not a good example is because of his actual content, mm-hmm. but he believed in himself, which he was by himself. Yeah. Then until now, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Like, he didn't do a lot of collabs growing up. Like, it was just him and a desktop. And that's how I appreciate, because his personality still hasn't changed, which I hope it does in the future, because you have a lot of digital footprint on there that's like it's like never coming off. Mm-hmm. But the reason why I am inspired by him a lot is because it was just him, and he believed his character was enough. Not his character. He believed his personality was enough to be entertaining. Yeah. And, like, I feel like, well, if I collab with 1,000 people, that it'll help me, get to a place where I want to be. But believing in ourselves, now I'm speaking back to both of us, mm-hmm. Helps with everything else. And like I was telling him, because, like, we're in and again, no shade to if you guys watch this video or not, but we're in a group chat, in a streamer group chat where, like, people have, like, gaming group chat or gaming. They stream gaming, they stream IRL, whatever. We're kind of in that group chat with 5 people, and out of the 5 people, him and I are the most communicative. And I know that life gets in people's way, blah 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 blah. But it's very hard to be in this career path and not have people who are doing the same thing. So, like, I always tell him, like, if, like, let's say we put a game out in the group chat and people don't reply, I ask him, like, hey, you trying to do this? Because, I know that you're going to reply. Again, no shade to y'all, but do better, niggas. No, for real though. No, but I think because we believe in each other so much that we're able to give constructive criticism and not care how it's received. So like when we look at the inspirations or the aspirations or believing in ourselves, I know that I'm able to rely on Noah to get there. Go ahead if you had a rebuttal.
Yeah. I hope this is the quote. Probably just overthinking it, and it's not the quote.
This dude in quotes is so funny, bro.
What it is, perfect is the enemy of good. That's basically what you're saying. Is that you expect or you want a perfect situation for whatever you're trying to do or accomplish, and that's never gonna happen. It's never gonna be perfect.
Never.
You want to wait until you have the perfect camera. You want to wait until you have the perfect collab, the perfect idea, the best thumbnail, the best video. I was just reflecting on myself because I make gaming videos, Marrero Gaming on YouTube, and I send my footage to an editor every Friday. And I've had some financial hardship, so I'm not able to send him money right now, to edit, and he's cool with that. But because of that, no gaming videos have been uploaded because he did such a good job in my eyes that anything I do will get nowhere near as good as the video he made, which is not true. People want to see the content. Most of the time, the edits, are a supplement to the personality and what you got going on. But now I'm really missing out because now I'm not posting any gaming videos instead of posting videos that could, obviously not as good, but still decent. Still going to get eyes on it. Still going to get the people that are subscribed to watch. So that's why I say perfect is the enemy of good. Because it literally is. Good is fine. Decent is fine.
Bruh, like literally I put out because I had a 2-part miniseries where it was like treat yourself, where it's like basically you go out and you're just treating yourself because I never do that. And I was like, these videos aren't going to do that good, blah, blah, blah. Like they're just like basic. They're not even like edits. It's just jump cuts. It's a bunch of jump cuts, whatever. But people like DM me like, bro, like this is actually a great way to to tell people to take time. And I have a friend now. He was like, I saw that one video and like now I have a schedule where I go out once a month and I spend out $100 on myself. I was like, and that's off of my 2-minute video. But I do care about how the edits are and all that stuff just because I want it to be where people can have entertainment and receive the message. So, but I think for you, again, you just have to believe in yourself first before you think about doing anything, letting go of that, which I can't take it out of your brain, take it out of your heart, but like letting go of that devil's advocate in your brain, bro. Nothing has to be perfect, and I think that's the beauty in creation in general, is that it's creative to where it's not perfect.
Yep. And I gave you that quote, but that is, if you I said overthinking is where everything stems from, but what I think the overthinking stems from, when with us talking, is I think it's just wanting to be perfect, not wanting to get rejected by somebody, not wanting to ruin a networking opportunity. That's just me wanting to be perfect when that's not gonna happen, and it sucks because I realized that.
And it's weird because I texted Noah, I want to say like last week or something like that. I was like, do you feel like your personality is not enough for the people that watch you, or something like that? I texted you, and you were like, you know what? I don't even care about that, because if that audience or if that whatever doesn't accept me for who I am, it is what it is. So I wonder why you don't take that same ideology that you said, and receive it and believe it.
Oh, because because like this entire talk, this entire talk we're having, is laying it out. Like, this is the issue. This is where it stems from. This is how you get it fixed. It's not going to get fixed. It's right there. Everything. Like, I'm telling you, like.
Why is it not going to get fixed?
Well, not that it won't get fixed.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah. No, like, you could break it down to me perfectly. This is what you should do. This will get rid of the overthinking. It's not going to happen. Because whatever you're telling me to do, I'm going to overthink that.
Jesus Christ.
So that's why, yes, I told you that because I actually believe that. But when it comes to actually doing that, no. I can't do it. It's like giving somebody relationship advice that you don't even follow. Relationship advice that is some good advice. Like, yes, bro, do this. Stop messing with that chick. But you don't do that yourself. You know what I'm saying?
So, people out there, we're going to pray for Noah. What? Is that weird?
Did you pray for any previous viewers?
No,
I'm
I'm saying like.
Smokes.
I'm saying like the audience
Yeah.
could pray for you. That's what I'm saying. But I'm actually gonna pray for him too when this episode is at the end. But those are all the questions that I have for today. The
My
interview,
turn?
the interviewee gets 2 questions.
Yes.
I'm hoping that they're not troll questions because I don't know Noah that well enough about questions, but hopefully they're good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Number 1. No, they're serious. Okay. What mindset shift do you think anybody can take to be successful in what they want to be successful in? So you can interpret that how you want to interpret that.
What mindset shift?
Yeah, like what do you think somebody has to do?
Did you get this from AI?
No. I thought about this deeply. What do you think somebody needs to do or be right mentally to be successful in anything they want to be successful in, or what they deem success?
Let go of yourself. Something that has helped me recently, like even today, me and my friends are doing a challenge for November where it's like no alcohol, no porn, we have to write out 100 words a day, write out 5 good things about yourself, like 100 push-ups, all this other stuff. What, bro? Nah, bro, I saw your face. Just say it. Just say it, bro. Say it before I continue.
Go ahead.
No, because I'm gonna keep thinking. And what was that face for?
You overthink too?
Yeah.
Good.
This nigga talking about good. Not as bad as you. No,
Yeah.
I throw it out there.
No. Go ahead.
No, what was that face
That's
for?
good. That's good.
Can I know what the face is for?
Just the second thing.
The porn?
Yeah.
I mean, it's real. Porn addiction is real. Like,
Yeah.
I have a problem. Anyways.
You think porn is cheating?
Yes.
Like watching it in a relationship?
Yes.
Okay, I just was watching somebody on TikTok talk about it.
Oh, 100% is. So like when I say when I say let go of yourself, it's let go of the fear, let go of the overthinking, let go of everything else. Because once you're able to be in a place where it's just you and your why, that's going to drive you a lot more than the overthinking. Because overthinking is like pulling you back. But if you think more of your why, it helps. So I think that's why I'm in a season where it's like I'm starting to get to a place where it's like I'm moving pretty good. I'm getting a little bit of recognition. Like because I did a marathon. The marathon did great in my mind, and it was also received great. So it's like I'm starting to get to a place where I'm letting go of how I feel about what I'm doing rather than just doing it. So just doing it feels way more natural, feels way better than be like, okay, I have to plan everything down to a point and a checklist. That's not me anymore. But it used to be, and like that's why I stopped, because I became a perfectionist.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's not good.
No, I think I do it effectively though at times. Okay, second question.
How, if you feel the way you do about yourself?
What do you mean?
You said you feel like you do it effectively, but how if you feel the way about yourself?
You're right.
I'm not trying to be right. I'm just asking.
No, you are right. But
okay.
No, because I think because we'll just go with perfectionist instead of saying overthinking. A perfectionist, like I have to have a guide. Like anything I do, I have to have a guide to it. I gotta have blueprint, direction. I gotta have, like when I go to edit a YouTube video, I have a Google Doc with all types of editing techniques, all types of different tips and tricks that I've learned over the years, or I took from AI, or learned from editors, stuff like that. Like I have to have that, but I don't have to have that because I know all this stuff by now. I see it every single day, but I think it's a way to like trick my mind into not overthinking because I have it all right there. What I got to think about if it's all right there, But second question.
Yeah, you're asking me the questions.
All right.
Yep,
So this is totally different. Now we're away from all the overthinking and all that type mental stuff. How do you think, from a music savvy gentleman such as yourself, how do you think music, and how do we fix this? How do you think music influences people these days? I'm talking about, the more so rap, hip hop. I feel like it has a strong influence that people don't talk about that much.
You're saying how do we fix it?
Like how do we like what's your opinion on it? Like just how
What's
the
my
music
opinion on
influence.
How to use music as an influence?
Yeah. That's a better way to put it. Yeah.
I'm confused on your question. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so I'll give you my take on it, and then you tell me. So, lots of people clown me for the music I listen to, right? I listen to lots of like pop, smoother stuff, jazz, classical, like old R&B type. And I feel this way. And of course I listen to rap and stuff. The music that I'm talking about is just what I prefer. Of course I'll listen to some T Grizzly, some Young M.A., but I feel music is one of the most influential pieces of media there is. More than games, more than movies, like by far. More than the news, I think music is influential. I've seen it firsthand. And I think that rap, not all rap, but like, the mainstream. I don't want to give no names. I won't do that. But
just in case he collabs with them in the future.
Yeah, facts.
I just watched this whole overthinking right there, bro. Go ahead. That was crazy.
Anyways, so what I'm saying is that, you listen to obviously you listen to Playboi Carti. Let's just be honest. Like, okay. He don't talk about the most influential stuff, but he definitely influences people.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say for a positive.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? Like, why do you feel like you listen to the music you do? Not that you're saying you listen to just straight native music. It's just. I'm speaking for myself.
It's an outlet. So like those things that we enjoy internally, sometimes we're not able to put them to actual words. And like even like let's take Playboi Carti. If I see you in real life, Playboi Carti, it's all love and respect. I actually love your music. But when it comes to stuff that like Playboi Carti may say, it doesn't really do anything that applies to my life. But I enjoy it because it's over a cadence, and I'm like, okay, I can vibe to it. Hate the word vibe, freaking hate the word vibe.
Yeah.
But because like there's a part of my brain or there's a part of my heart where it's like I wish I could release this whatever, it's able to be released through this outlet in music. Even if we listen to like an NBA YoungBoy who is more aggressive, or I love Leon Thomas who is more soft. Like there's parts of ourself that we are not able to put into words correctly or put into sonics correctly. So when we hear these things that we can relate to sonically, vibrationally, is that a word? We connect to it and we're like, okay, this is how I can be this. This outlet is in this area.
So what you're saying is you listen to music, primarily that style of music because it feels, just like you said, it feels what doesn't apply to you. It's like because mine is kind of opposite. I feel like so like the music I listen to is stuff that actually makes sense to me. I can't listen to no YoungBoy because I'm not shooting nobody.
No, yeah. So
respectfully, like
no.
Just, like so you're saying
no. So mine's both sides. So like if I'm like listening to a project, that's where like because I'm a music head. I will go down to why the sonics are the way they are, why they put this song in this placement, why was the song the last song, why wasn't. I'm a music head, but when it comes to like just regular enjoyment, I will pop on some Playboi Carti because the beats is great, bro.
Right.
And his voice on the beats is great, bro.
Right.
But that's not something that I can't, I'm not going to say I can't relate to it because I don't, but I just enjoy the sonics that he puts together for that outlet that's in my head. But of course I don't relate to it because I don't understand what he be saying half the time. But if I go to a person like my biggest artist of all time, I will die on this hill, is Jaden Smith, bro. Jaden, can't wait to see him in real life again, brother.
Again?
I mean, I didn't get to talk to him, but
it
was a concert.
Sorry.
It was a concert.
Okay.
Yes, Jaden is one of the greatest artists ever to exist in the history of music. But I feel like I relate to it so much is because of his sonics, his harmonies, the instruments that he used, his engineering is insane. So people like him, Leon Thomas, Laura Mavula, get hip. She's from England. But like people like that, like and like
I get what you're saying. So it's not even really the words for you. It's the music.
As far as no, he's losing me, people. As far as people like Playboi Carti, strictly enjoyment.
Right.
When it comes to people,
so the beat, how it sounds, not what he's saying.
I mean, it's some of what he's saying too. I'm losing you now?
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize. Okay.
No, you're good. Because it seems as though you are saying that if no, I ain't gonna say that. I don't want to put that in your mouth.
No, say it,
Diddy.
bro.
But
Say it, bro.
like if there's a song,
Is this you about to say it?
let's say Jaden Smith makes a song,
Okay.
right? Beautifully made song.
Okay.
But he's talking about some buffoonery. I'm talking about Fent. I'm talking about like I don't even want to say what he's talking about. Some buffoonery.
Yeah.
Right? Is it still gonna be a good song because of how it,
No.
Really?
No. So I get what you're saying though, but I think like even if Playboy Cardi's talking about, because like a lot of those artists, they talk about the same stuff over and over again, which I definitely understand. But even if I do understand what they're saying, I don't have to receive the message and be like, you know what, he's right. I'm just listening to it because again, I say right, you're confused, but I'm listening to it again to just be like, I can bounce to it. Pause. That's how I look at it.
Well, that's good because and that's why I asked the question, because I feel like there's people that really take what they're saying and feel that. Like I know people.
I understand.
I know people that listen to YoungBoy
and become YoungBoy.
Become YoungBoy.
Yeah,
and I'm not joking. Clip farming in a clip farming way.
Yeah.
No, like they say the same words. The way they talk is the same way.
That's like you have lost your identity. I haven't lost my identity to listen to these people.
Yeah.
I say for the people I take like serious, I take Playboy serious as well. But people that I like dive into a lot more, their message definitely resonates with me. Like when Jaden came out with CTV3, Daydreamers Edition, and Sire, those are like big heartbreak albums. When you look at Leon Thomas, he talks about a lot of toxicity. I have had a lot of toxicity habits in my life. When I look at Laura Mvula, she's an artist from UK. She's basically talking about life from a perspective of a woman. Not saying that I understand, but I definitely hear the messages where if I put myself in there as a man, I can understand. So I take the messages from people that I actually dive into. Playboy Cardi, it's just easier. Or that type of even NBA YoungBoy, T Grizzly, people who have more aggressive behavior. I just enjoy just because of like the sonics and all that stuff.
Okay, so you're saying that the music that relates to you more, obviously, is what you're going to be more attracted to.
Correct.
You just broke down Leon Thomas and Jaden, like why they actually resonated with you.
Yeah, they
that's what's good is that your preference is songs that relate to you in a positive way. Like not the toxicity is a good thing because it was you, and now
it's an acknowledgement.
Right, exactly. So like the music I listen to, it may have encompass love, it may encompass insecurity, like it's all that kind of stuff.
Isn't it weird though how like you're not respectfully like a super energetic person, but you enjoy pop?
Pop. I shouldn't have said pop. Pop is not a good example.
Oh,
I would like.
You do it? No,
Nah,
no,
pop isn't a good example.
no. Because you. By the way, he thinks Trey Songz is great.
Yeah.
If
Facts.
Trey Songz is in my face right now, I'll tell you your music is trash.
And Trey Songz is relatable. He a freaky dude.
All right. And that's where we end the episode, guys. We thank Noah for being here today. I'm going to pray for Noah, bro, because
I need it.
Really, no, we both do. But I don't know. I feel like he just started praying, bro. I'm sorry.
What?
His eyes were closed because he thought I was about to start praying.
Right.
No, but I'm sorry. I just lost my train of thought, people. Noah, I genuinely appreciate you being here today.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
It's been a great episode. But we're going to pray for him real quick, and then we're going to leave out of here.
All right.
Dear Lord, let me be serious. Dear God, thank you for today. Thank you for everything that you've given us between me and my friend Noah. Thank you for the conversation and the dialogue. Lord, I pray that you're able to uplift Noah and the, I don't want to say fear, Lord, but what's in his heart that needs to be lifted and let go, that it be released, Lord, and that he is able to be the person that you have designed him to be, God. I thank you. I praise you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Guys, thank you again for another great episode and watching it with us. Hope you ate your popcorn. Hope you cooked your dinners. Yeah. Other than that, it is NOIZ.I TV.
And Noah out. So what do you say? I never make it to the end, bro.
Okay.
I apologize.
So I say my name. The person says their name, and then I say we're out.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna try this again, people. It is NOIZ.I TV,
Noah Marrero.
and we are out.
I'm praying for some. I don't want to be one of those people that out of the frying pan and into the fire type shit. I don't want to get myself in a situation where now I'm struggling and more unhappy than I was beforehand.